Real estate.
Real estate. Okay. Investing, selling?
Well, I sell real estate, but I do invest as well.
Okay. And what is the gap between where you are and what you have to build in order to create the lifestyle that you want?
I realistically am 3 years away.
Wow. I mean, unless you die in between now and then, that's not a lot of time. No, I'm dead serious about that. 3 years is not a lot of time at all, particularly for a major life change like that.
But it's doing what I'm doing for even 3 years. I just can't imagine continuing to do what I do as far as the sales part of what I do. If that next chapter is something I need to get me through from what I'm doing now until that 3 years
Right.
or 5 years if it's
So could you
there.
are there changes that you could make now that you are scared of, but would shorten the window?
You know, I just don't know what that next thing would be. I guess you get to a point where maybe at my age, it's hard to go back and think about starting a new career, and starting a new job, so to speak.
Well, hold on a second. Let me just try to make sure I'm clear about what the situation is. So how old are you?
56.
56. Okay, so you're 56, and in 3 years, you would have the money to be able to stop being a real estate salesperson and investor and actually take that money, be smart about it, and just travel and do whatever the hell you want?
Could be.
Could be.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And so are we having a conversation about the next 3 years, or are we having a conversation about what you want to do with the rest of your life?
Good question. But the rest of my life starts with the next 3 years. And what am I going to do? What am I going to do right now? It has more to do with what do I do now?
Okay.
Than maybe the next 3 years or even the next after that is what do I do now?
Okay. So there's a bunch of things that come to mind, because you've probably decided that there's not a lot of options between, what I'm starting to slice apart here is, okay, there's not a lot of options, and it is 3 years, and but I've done a bunch of stuff. But so you're stuck in seeing all the reasons why it can't work and not knowing, and let's turn you into somebody that can spot the opportunity.
Okay.
So are you afraid of selling your house or making some financial decisions because you won't enjoy traveling?
No.
Okay. Then what's keeping you from looking at options that could shorten the window?
I think I am trying to look for those options. In fact,
Okay.
I'm here because I've been led here to find those other options out there that I haven't seen before.
Okay.
I'm assuming that the only thing I can do at this point is sell real estate, or I can sell.
Baloney, what else have you done?
Well, I was a software consultant.
Okay.
I was an improv comic.
Ooh, okay. What else?
I used to work for the Federal Reserve. I was a bank examiner of all things.
Okay. Do you want to, if we go toe to toe, I will beat you in the number of careers. No, I'm serious. I was a public defender in Manhattan. I was a corporate litigator. I worked in one tech startup that was a content play. I worked in another one that was a back-end enterprise solution. I worked in an advertising agency that focused on biotech. I then went on and did life coaching. Then I did business coaching. Then I hosted a radio show. I think in our lives, unless you have a job that's really technical oriented and legally you need a certification, that everything is about accumulating skills and experiences. And I'm going to give you a tool that I was not planning on talking about in this course, but I think it will help you.
Bonus.
Okay? Because you strike me as a very smart guy who is fundamentally unsatisfied with the way things are right now, and you are bored and you're annoyed by it. And when you think about the fact that you're 56 and this is what it looks like, it's annoying. And did I get that right?
Pretty much.
Okay. So 2 years ago, when I started to notice that the amount of traveling that the speaking